on dry. Where you from? Claim you're sorry. Hit Cat on the Sundays, say a pocket lot prayer, no prayer.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Come on, come on. Set, Warriors, 70, Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw here. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Devon Achane, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Texans march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Steelers nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
18, Pioneer. 9.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Ready, Dragons, go.
Now back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Grab 50, grab 50.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught. Puka Nacua. He'll they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line.
19, 18, Cup 19, Cup 19, Mustang 19, Bronco leading.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
19, Panther 11,
It's second down.
70 Rangers, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll drop the throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And the co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. The Texans at 3-6 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. Stop below 18. Ready.
2nd and 5. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them, because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And this one is right down the middle. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy by the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early, as they've got it 1st and 10. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Jalen Phillips able to record his 5th sack of the season. Back to throw. That's complete to DK. Here is 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 13.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
That's good for a Steelers.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got this downfield to McBride. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Trey McBride, 50 yards. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Next to score, Texans 10, Steelers 7. Cam Little to kick off.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. A run straight ahead with Achane. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Dragon 60.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
70 Lions. Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Street. Street. Check. 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 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
He'll drop to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Riggs. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60 Eagles. Hey, Crash. Dragon 60. Trap 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll set up a throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
This is caught, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Trey McBride with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Texans 13.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ready.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
You met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Panther 11, 77 Wolf. Hawk, Riggs, 19 Lion.
Out of the gun now on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Texans first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And he is brought down to them before reaching the 30. A very solid gain of 27. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
19 tight, 19, go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's going to be caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Justin Jefferson, 30 yards. And the Texans have retaken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in the locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And now the ball's out, full near midfield. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And, Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball's going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Here we go, here we go. 18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th.
Cowboy 80.
They're going to look to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Come on. Dragon, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on third. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Here we go. Panther 11. 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Riggs. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Ready.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Steelers have tied the game with a chance to go in front on the final play of this first half. Point after try forthcoming. And that one will give them the lead here as we approach halftime. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
19 Tigers. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And got his man complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They'll get 34 yards there.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
And plays like that lead me to believe that they found the diamond in the rough. 2 yards to go, second down.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Texans' 25-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
On the ball, now.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Bronco 80.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. Keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Steelers 28, Texans 20.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Come on. Set. 18, come. Big. Warriors 70.
The drive starts with a run from H.N. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Second and 9 now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's now third down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9.
Past the 60, past the 60. Hey, pass. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
16 yards. And the Texans first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, smash Bronco. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now H.N. on first and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play.
H.N. here, they stay on the ground. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
If it's not one guy, it's another with this defense. I mean, this is the #1 unit against the rush in the entire NFL. They know how to cover for each other, and yeah, they've got great players. They also have very dependable players, too.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Drop 60, drop 60.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Pass complete there in the core. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
It's a gain of 5.
Second and 5.
At the 41-yard line.
60. Let's go. Cougar 19, 18.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Here's third and 3. And now they'll audible to something else.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Bronco leading.
hands it off out of the gun. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
Cougar 19.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Come on, come on. Hit. 19, 18.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Lions. Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Traffic.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got this downfield to McBride. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown, Trey McBride, 50 yards. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Texans 20.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Go.
Back to throw here. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sat back at the 38.
A loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14 at the Steelers.
2nd and 14. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Cup 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Jalen Phillips, the edge man on the tackle.
No gain on the play.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is third down and 12. He'll look to throw. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Past the 60, past the 60.
And the Steelers first down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
18 Cardinals. Tag. Go, Rick. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Jalen Phillips able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. It looks like they'll move things around here.
Pioneer. Check smash. Check smash. Go.
Now they run the option on second down. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
19 right.
They'll look to throw. McBride on the slant. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll look to throw here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready? Panther 11. Panther 79 Broncos. Ready?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's